Hello everyone, I'm Coach Jeff. Welcome to today's workout. Today we're going to go through a beginner upper body routine that really stays away from deep wrist extension. So sometimes when we do upper body exercises like push-ups, the wrists are very much in extension. And for a lot of people, their soft tissue around the wrist really just can't handle that much weight or that much tension at that given moment. So again, today's workout revolves around upper body exercises where we're not in our deepest wrist extension. So we're going to begin right with some wrist warm-ups to help kind of strengthen that area if it's weak. You're going to bring your fists out in front of you, going into wrist circles. So we're going to begin by going to the outside, so think pinky side. Thumbs come in toward each other, and then around and down. Holding for 30 seconds here through these circles. Going to begin if you haven't. Arms should be straight outside your shoulders. Stature is nice and tall, belly button tucked in as we continue to form these circles with our wrists. So thumbs come in toward each other, up, around, and down. We have 10 more seconds here. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now we're going to reverse direction. So we come down with the wrist, thumbs together, pinkies away and out. And circle the other way. 30 seconds of work. Arms are still just outside the shoulders. Head is back. And belly button in. So again, today's workout centers away from wrist extension. Sometimes we have some arthritis in there, maybe an old pathology, an old broken wrist. And it's really hard to do a lot of those exercises on the ground there. 3, 2, and done with that. From here, we're going to go into our shrug circles. So you're going to pin your arms back by your side. You're going to shrug up with your shoulders, forward, around, down, and back. So making a nice circular motion with your shoulders here. Going up, forward, around, and down. Doing this again for 30 seconds. Most of our exercises today will be about 30 seconds long. I'll give you about 10 seconds to transition. So big deep breaths as we go through these forward shoulder shrug circles. We've got about 5 more seconds here. Keep those elbows nice and straight. 3, 2, and now we're just going to reverse. So we shrug up, pull the shoulder blades back, push them down, forward, up, back, down, forward. Continuing that range of motion as big as you can. Try to keep your head back so you're not out with a head forward position, and just make that movement nice and smooth. About 10 more seconds in these rear shoulder circles. 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, from here we're going to go into up and over. So we're going to put the arms out, palms facing down. From here, you're going to flip your hands underneath, palms facing up, slightly pushing your arms in front of you, and then back over the top. Up, under, going through for 30 seconds here. Keep your arms as long as you can, kind of pushing your arms away from your body. Keep your wrists about shoulder height or a little bit above is okay. As we work palms over and then palms under, slightly pushing the thumb and then the pinky in front of the body. About 10 more seconds here. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and shake that out. All right, that concludes our warm-up. We're going to get into our first circuit. So it's one exercise. We're going to try to go through pretty much 4 sets without putting your arms down. So see if you can stick with me here. Stick your arms out to the side, making a fist. From there, put your thumbs up and then one knuckle out. Arms are out to the side. We're going to shoulder circle forward. So we're shrugging up, forward, down, and back. Doing this again for about 30 seconds. We're going to hit 4 of these circle patterns in a row, 30 seconds each, so 2 minutes of work without putting the arms down. We've got 10 more seconds on this first one. So the thumbs are out, opening that carpal tunnel, chest up nice and tall. 4, 3, 2. From here, we're going to turn those palms facing up, thumbs still open, and we circle backwards. Here we go. 30 seconds of work. Now make sure you're not just working from your wrist in a small pattern, but rather from the entire shoulder girdle. So we almost think of lifting the rib cage up, back, down, and repeat. 10 more seconds here. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 more. All right, third exercise. We're gonna go thumbs down, fists are right on the outside of your ears. From here, touch your elbows together and then open back up nice and big. Keep your head back, keep those thumbs facing down. The knuckles or the fist is almost on your head up at the top. And then we touch those elbows and open them nice and big. Again, about 30 seconds of work. We're coming up on halfway here, so you got about 15 seconds left. Open as big as you can, close those elbows. Should definitely be feeling a nice burn here. We've got one more exercise after this. 5, 4, 3, 2, without putting your arms down, go right into our overhead shrug. So put your hands up, have your hands face each other in a wide position. From here, shrug, pushing your arms up to the sky as high as you can, and then let your shoulders drop. Up as high as you can, let your shoulders drop. 30 seconds of work. Keep those elbows nice and straight. Keep the belly button tucked in, and keep those glutes nice and tight. Now, I did say this was going to be a workout for beginners, but it's not going to be easy. You should feel a nice burn coming through the muscles in your shoulders, a little bit in your upper back here. 10 more seconds through these overhead shrugs. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Go ahead, shake that out. You got about 10 seconds off. We're gonna whip right through that circuit one more time. So shake it out, big deep breath. We go arms up. And again, we're gonna stick the thumbs out, and then we're also gonna open the first knuckles. So just kind of open your hands a little bit. That opens the carpal tunnel. From here, we shoulder circle forward. Let's do it, 30 seconds. Big shrug. Again, through all 4 of these exercises are 2 minutes of tension. Try not to put your arms down. Let's see if you can handle it on this one. Halfway through this, 15 seconds. 11, 10 seconds. 3, 2, all right, palms facing up, and we shoulder circle backwards. Again, working from the shoulder girdle, not just your wrist. So think of lifting the shoulder and rib cage up, back, down, and then forward and repeat. Here we go. 20 seconds left. Definitely feeling the burn. Keep those arms as long as you can. Make sure you're keeping those elbows as straight as you can as we go through. 10 seconds left. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We go into those shoulder flies. So thumbs are down, knuckles are kind of on the face. Don't put those arms down. Here we go. Elbows touch, and then open, squeezing your shoulder blades together. Elbows touch, open, and repeat. Breathing through the whole time. Again, keeping your head back. Don't let your head pop forward into that poor posture. You almost want to think of making a double chin here. That's going to keep your spine nice and stacked. You've got less than 10 seconds on this. Here we go. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Arms right overhead. Elbows are straight. Shrug up, pushing your fingertips to the sky, and then tuck the shoulders in your back pocket. Push the fingertips to the sky, tuck your shoulders in your back pocket. Overhead shrugs. This works the muscle called your levator scapula. You really want to make sure, though, again, as we're doing this, you've got your head tucked back so your ears are right between your biceps. Make sure your head is not too far forward, as this can overstretch that muscle and really give you some bad neck pain. Less than 10 seconds again. Here we go. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and shake that out. You should feel a nice burn up in your deltoids, a little bit in your upper back there. We're going to move through 4 more exercises where we try to not break again through each of them. This first one is a pulse in 4 directions. Each one will be 30 seconds, again for 2 minutes of work without putting the arms down. So what you're going to do here to start is we bring the arms out, kind of in the same position as the shoulder circles. Palms are facing forward. Spread your fingers as wide as you can. From here, we're gonna pulse, pushing the arms forward for 30 seconds. So it's a very small range of motion, very tight in your arms. Don't be lazy here. So again, tall posture, belly button in, legs are tight, palms are forward. And just kind of pretend like you're throwing the air forward. Keep those arms nice and long, pushing them away from your torso. Here we go. We have 10 more seconds here on these forward pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now keeping the arms up, turn your palms up and push the air up. Lifting the shoulders, lifting the arms. 30 seconds of work. Keep those elbows nice and straight. Now, if anything, you want to make sure your hands are just slightly in front of you rather than behind you as you do this. All right, so either right out to the side or just slightly in front of you will be your most comfortable range of motion where we can hit the most muscles without causing any pain. Make sure your pinky is as high as your thumb here. We got 5 more seconds of pulse. 4, 3, 2, and now we're going to go ahead and turn those palms facing backwards. So the hands face behind you, thumbs are still open, fingers are still open, big. And we push the air backwards, opening up your chest, keeping your chest nice and tall. You don't have to push your arms too far behind you, just enough so you feel those muscles contract in your upper back. Definitely feeling the shoulders burn here. You've got 10 more seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, all right, last one, palms face down, here we go. Push the air down, lift the shoulders up, push the air down. This one should feel good as you kind of open up that shoulder girdle. So not just moving from the wrist, lifting those traps up and down as we pulse through, pushing the air down. 10 more seconds in this, try to keep your arms up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and shake that out. It's 2 minutes of work. You have about 10 to 30 seconds rest here. We're gonna whip through those pulses one more time. So we got all 4 of them for 30 seconds. Again, 2 minutes of work. Now this is a great way to really strengthen all of the soft tissues in your upper body. Sometimes a lot of the upper body exercises that we do can be pretty tough on your soft tissue. So again, if you think of push-ups, having that wrist in full extension for some people just isn't a great idea. Now, if that is really tough for you though, you might want to work to strengthen that tissue. So contact your physical therapist or contact me for a good program to help with that. Let's go right back into those pulses again. All right, so we got arms up, palms are facing forward, fingers are spread nice and wide, chest up tall. We're gonna go ahead and push the air forward. Push your palms forward and back. Nice and quick, really squeezing every part of your arm. Squeeze your triceps, your biceps, squeeze your forearms. Keeping the fingers open, keep them as tight as you can. Here we go. We're halfway through these forward pulses, 15 seconds. 10 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Here we go. Palms face up and lift the air up to the sky. Push the air up. Shrug from your shoulders just a little bit. Palms are facing the sky. Get your pinky as high as your thumb. So you're pushing that pinky side of the wrist up nice and high as well. Big deep breaths here. If you've got shoulder problems or arthritis up there, getting all of this fluid to circulate is so healthy for you. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2. Palms now face backwards. So we're turning the hands behind us. And here we go. A little micro pulse. It's about 4 or 5 inches of work. Don't go into any ranges of motion that cause clicking or popping. But instead, you should just feel a nice burn coming through the upper body and those shoulders here. Here we go. We're halfway through this one, pushing back. Keep moving with good intensity as you breathe. 10 seconds left. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, all right, last one, pushing the air down, let's do it. Can you keep your arms up? Full 2 minutes of work. Last 30 seconds on this one. You've got 20 seconds left. Keep those arms nice and tight. Keep pushing the arms away from the body. Feeling that nice burn. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and shake that out. Whew. Again, a nice upper body burn here without having to go in that deep wrist extension, doing a ton of push-ups. All right, we've got 3 exercises now that we're gonna work through. They're each 30 seconds long, and we're gonna try to hold them again without putting the arms down, really. All right, so the first one, we're gonna bring the arms up, and these are what we call our wheel rotation. So pretend you're holding on nice and tight to a steering wheel, turn to the right, lifting your left shoulder, and then turn to the left, lifting your right shoulder slightly. So as you turn in one direction, you're lifting that shoulder and lowering the other. Here we go, 30 seconds, back and forth. Big deep breaths. Squeeze your arms really tight. Maybe you got some road rage here. You're really gripping that steering wheel. All right? As you rotate the shoulders up and down. Now, none of us are driving a big wheel, so I don't want to see your arms out here. All right? Get that in nice and tight. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and right from here we move into our squeeze press. We're going to take your palms, put them together with your fingers wide, elbows in, squeezing your hands together. Press them out away from your body, elbows in, pull them back. Here we go, 30 seconds. Now to make this more difficult, really drive your hands together. So really squeeze your palms, squeeze the bottom of your fists together. This way you'll get a lot of chest activation through this squeeze press exercise. Big deep breaths as we go through. We got about 15 seconds here. Try to just keep the upper body moving. 10, 9, 8, 7. Keep those elbows in. Don't let them flare out. Squeeze your hands together as best you can. 3, 2, 1. Right from here, we're going 90-90 rotator cuff rotations. So we got the arms out at 90-degree angles off the body. We're going to lift the arms up and then bring them down with control. Up and down with control. Now make sure the elbows are just outside your torso. Your wrist should come just over the elbow or a little behind it. And you should feel this in the back of the upper shoulder blade. Big deep breath as we continue through. Make sure you're at that 90-degree angle, so don't let those hands tuck in. Right? Wrist right over the elbow, or even a little more of an obtuse angle is fine as well. 5, 4, 3, 2, and last rep. Woo, should feel a nice burn up there in the shoulders, continuing with that theme today. We're gonna go right back into those 3 exercises. Again, no rest in between them. So moving right into those wheel rotations. You gotta grab onto your driving wheel nice and tight. We're gonna turn to the right, lifting the left shoulder, and then we're gonna turn to the left, lifting the right shoulder. Back and forth here, 30 seconds. So again, turning right, lift left shoulder, turning left, lift right shoulder. Just working a little bit of that unilateral scapula elevation and depression here. A little bit of scientific stuff. You don't need to know too much about it, as long as you feel a good burn with no pain in your joints. Here we go. About 10 more seconds. Driving down this road with me. Let's do it. 5, 4, 3, 2. All right into that squeeze press. So arms are out. Squeeze those palms together nice and tight, almost like you're trying to push your palms through each other. Press out, pull it back in. Keep those elbows in. And again, the harder you squeeze the palms together, the more you're going to feel that chest activation. 30 seconds of work. We got about 20 seconds left. As you go through this, you want to think of pulling the shoulder blades back as the arms come back, pushing the shoulder blades forward as the arms move away from your body. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, moving right into that 90-90 rotator cuff rotation. So we come up, flex it, bring it down with control. All right, arms are out in that L position or that 90-degree angle. Bringing the hand right over the wrist, kind of squeezing the shoulder blades back, and then down with control. 30 seconds of work, we got 20 seconds left. 10 seconds left. Big deep breaths. Nice burn going through here. These are all prehab and rehab exercises for the upper body, really helping to make you more resilient, more robust. And last rep there. All right, go ahead and shake that out. Now we're gonna get down on the ground and we're gonna whip through some of our core work. Now this core work is still gonna be pretty upper body heavy, but we are gonna keep you out of that deep wrist extension like I promised. So we're gonna begin in a movement called the body saw. So for your body saw, assume a plank position with your fists nice and tight. From here, we're gonna pull the body forward, pushing through your toes, pulling yourself over your fists, and then we're slightly gonna push the body backwards, pulling your heels back and pushing your fist backwards. Pull the body forward and pull it back. So the ankles are moving a lot here. Your torso is staying in the same level plank position. Go ahead and begin, if you haven't, 30 seconds of work here. So letting the toes kind of flex, almost like you're standing up on your tippy toes, and then back down on your heels as you push your fists into the mat, pushing your body forward and back. This is working a muscle called your serratus anterior along with your core. Now that serratus is that little rib cage looking muscle on the side of your abs, gives us a nice shape. We've got about 7 seconds left here. Here we go. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, awesome. So you should feel that in your abs, but definitely still in your upper body from everything else that we've done here. We are gonna go right back into that plank position, doing a wide mountain climber. So go ahead, watch me first. I'm gonna get right in my plank. I'm gonna put my feet wide. I'm gonna bring one knee around, trying to touch my elbow, and then I'm gonna switch. Let's begin together. Ready? And go. 30 seconds. Try to keep those hips nice and low. Keep the knee and shin low to the ground as you cross back and forth. Really feeling a big burn in the upper body and the shoulders here, as well as your core. You're more than halfway through. You've got 10 seconds left. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and done there. All right, I'm gonna give you a full 30 seconds off, and then we're gonna go through each of those exercises one more time. So again, just to repeat myself, along with everything else that we've done today, we're really working through all these little muscles and that soft tissue in your upper body. You should feel a nice burn there. This is gonna help increase their muscular endurance, as well as help protecting you from other more impactful or maybe heavier exercises. All right, we are gonna get down. We're gonna hit each of those one more time. So we have the body saw and then the wide mountain climber. Let's begin the body saw in 3, 2, and go. So we're in that plank again. Push your body backwards and then pull forward. Using those toes to kind of get that full range of motion. Keep that elbow nice and open, so keep your body far away from your mat, keeping your hips and shoulders level. We got 15 more seconds here. Pushing those fists forward, pulling them back as you saw the body back and forth. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. About 10 seconds off, and then back in that plank position with that wide mountain climber. Now normally we do those, again, kind of in that high plank position, but in this workout today, really trying to avoid that for any people who find that position very painful. All right, back into your plank, feet are wide, and here we go. Bring the knee wide around to the elbow, and we switch. 30 seconds of work. Big deep breaths. Keep the knees low, shin low to the ground. Don't want to let those hips pop up. You don't want to cheat this. We're almost through the workout today. You got 15 seconds left here. 5, 4, 3, 2, last rep there. All right, good, shake that out. And just to make this a true full body workout, we're gonna finish with a little bit of leg work here. So you can flip onto your backside. We're gonna go into our hip bridge with overhead reach and rotation. So go ahead and watch me do one. I'm gonna hip bridge all the way up. I'm gonna reach my left arm up and across, almost as far as I can, really squeezing that left glute. Then we come back to center and we switch, hip bridge up. I reach to the right, or with my right arm to the left side, squeezing that right glute. Going back and forth here, continuing through this for a full minute. Big deep breaths. Go ahead and start if you haven't. Keep that core up and in. Reach as far as you can, up and across your body. Now that side you reach with, whatever arm you reach with, really push through the glute on that side. You should feel a nice peak contraction in your glute. This overhead reach will also help to stretch out a little bit of those upper body muscles that we've been working today. We're more than halfway through this. You got about 25 seconds of work left. Keep going back and forth. Let's work those glutes. Getting a little bit of mobility here with this overhead reach and twist. 10 seconds left. Maybe 2 more reps. And last one. All right, go ahead, shake that out. And we're gonna begin with our stretches. So you can go ahead and stand back up. All right, to cool this down, we're gonna really open up your wrist, your forearm, and some of this carpal tunnel area. One of the major muscles here that gets very tight is known as your brachioradialis. So this is the muscle that's on the front side of the forearm. It gets very tight because we're often here in this flexed elbow position, looking at our phones, driving, or just doing whatever our profession calls for. So to stretch that muscle out and really open up the forearm, you're gonna put the back of your palms together with your arms straight out in front of you. From here, cross your right arm over your left. All right, once you're in that position, interlock your hands. Once you interlock your hands, you're gonna pull your left wrist up toward you as you slightly internally rotate that left arm. All right, so I'm pulling that wrist up toward my face. Should feel a nice stretch coming down through this. Now this is kind of hard to get into, so let's walk through that again. Put both of the back of your palms together. From here, cross your right hand over your left, interlace your hands. Turn your left arm down and slightly pull your left wrist toward your face, kind of tucking that wrist up toward you. You should feel a stretch on the top side of that left forearm. Once you do, we're gonna go ahead and hold that for another 20 seconds or so. So again, that left shoulder or arm is kind of internally rotated toward the ground, and we're pulling that left wrist up toward our face. About 5 more seconds here. 4, 3, 2, and you should have felt that running right down the top side of the forearm. Let's go ahead and switch hands here. So again, we bring the palms together, the back of the hands, I'm very sorry, not the palms, the back of your hands together. From here, we cross now the left arm over the right. Go ahead and internally rotate your right arm, turn your right arm down a little, and then pull that right wrist up toward your face. And you should feel a stretch coming down the top side of that right forearm. Again, your brachioradialis. Let's hold for another 15 seconds or so. Get a nice 30-second stretch. All right, so again, I hope you felt that right in the front of the forearm. Your next one, we're gonna open up the carpal tunnel. So you're gonna put your arm out in front of you, fingers facing down. All right, so we got the left arm out, fingers facing down. From here, reach your right arm underneath and grab your left thumb. Start to pull your thumb up toward your face, keeping those fingers facing down as best you can. So we're grabbing onto the thumb nice and tight. We're pulling that up and back kind of toward the face. And where you should feel this is right in the center of the wrist, opening up that carpal tunnel. About 10 more seconds on this side. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then we're gonna go ahead other side. So we got right arm out, pointing the fingers down, reach underneath with the left arm, pull that right thumb up toward your face. Keeping the thumb nice and straight, almost kind of pulling it away from the hand as well. And this way you should feel a nice stretch coming up the center of the wrist or your carpal tunnel here. All right, and then we're gonna finish with one more nice stretch for your shoulders. Go ahead and reach your left arm out straight, bring it across your body, put your right fist underneath, so you're grabbing that left wrist, pulling it back toward you. Left arm is nice and straight. And then from here, just look to your left, over your shoulder. Take a long inhale, and then big exhale, and just relax your upper body. Feel that stretch climb to the outside of the shoulders there. Go about 10 more seconds. Letting each breath just relax the muscle. And let's switch. We got right arm out. Bring that right arm across your body. Left wrist is nice and tight underneath. You grab or pull the right wrist back. And we turn to the right. Keeping that right arm nice and straight. Using every breath just to relax that right shoulder and really let that stretch take over. About 10 more seconds here. So again, I hope you enjoyed this beginner upper body workout, keeping us out of that deep wrist extension. Again, if you do have trouble with that movement, that is something you want to build up to. So either contact a good physical therapist, myself, or another coach. Let's figure out how we can make you more comfortable with those positions. If you did like today's workout, please like the video, please subscribe to my channel. If you need more Coach Jeff, you know where to go. Metamorphic Methods, my YouTube, or Coach Jeff, my Facebook page. Have a great day.